can do it. I'm sure we can do it. We just got to, yeah, 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 yeah. I know we can do it. I'm sure we can do it. We got to.
Hello, it's Friday the 25th of August, and it's been a really nice day today. It's been a gentle day, but I've been busy, and I spent most of the day in the kitchen with the sliding doors wide open, so I've had a sort of beautiful panoramic view out over our homestead and over the field beyond, and that's a fairly nice way to spend the day. So I've spent most of the day cooking and preparing vegetables to go in the freezer. Well, there's a surprise. So I got myself settled into the kitchen this morning, and after I'd dealt with one of the meat birds, I prepared a load of apples. And then I slice them really finely and put those in the freezer, which I can use to top apple pies or apple tarts during the winter. So I've got plenty of stewed apple already in the freezer, and it just means that I can do a nice fan arrangement or something like that, or a rose arrangement, or something very decorative on top of a pie if I want to. And I've also grated and frozen quite a lot of yellow courgettes, and I've made some cucumber relish, which I had 4 cucumbers like like this. Okay, it's not really as big as my head. Okay, nearly is. So yeah, big cucumbers. So I made some cucumber relish, which I didn't know whether Mr. J would like that or not. But with the last lot I made, he has enjoyed it with cold meats and with cheese, and so I've made some more. And I make it in little pots. Isn't it nice? So I make it in little pots, and I freeze them, and then 30 seconds in the microwave, and they're ready to use. I've also made quite a large amount of green tomato chutney, and it looks like this. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I made about 14 pounds of that, so that's all stored away in the cupboard. So it's been a really productive day. I've got loads of apples cut and put into a fermenting bin, and these ones are not for cider apple vinegar. So rather than being the cores and the peel and all the bits I've cut off, these are the good chunks of apple, and they are going to sit in my fermenting bucket for a few days, and then I'm going to make some apple and ginger wine, which I've made in the past and was very successful. Dangerously Moorish. And so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to make some apple and ginger cordial, because I'm not a huge wine fan, but to be able to have the same drink that Mr. J is having at the same time, I think is quite nice. It's almost like sharing a bottle of wine if he's got the alcoholic version, and I've got a cordial. I enjoy doing that. So as you can tell, still not up and about doing loads yet today. Not going to be doing loads. It's now 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've worked really hard today, but I can't. I'm just not going to be doing loads of physical moving stuff around until I'm feeling stronger. But that's okay, I can still get on with stuff, because I'm not actually so wiped out yet that I'm just sitting on the sofa. I'm hoping I don't get to that stage, and so as long as I can be doing stuff, I will be doing stuff, because that's what you do, isn't it? And because my focus has been entirely in the kitchen today, and I haven't had the distractions of just doing something else and just having to do something different and then something else and something else, because I've been focused, it means that I've actually been able to get loads and loads of harvesting done, because as part of my 50 days of harvest, I'm only counting a crop as harvested when I have harvested it, or when I have picked it and or dug it and actually done whatever I need to do to store it and stored it away. And today I have managed to process 41 pounds of food to go into our storage cupboards and freezer, and I'm delighted. What a lovely achievement. So I have absolutely no doubt that by the time bedtime comes, I will be going to sleep very quickly. So this morning I let the ducklings into the adults pen again, and now it's time to try and persuade them to to head back to their own space. And well, this might be a two-person job, or by sheer luck they might have gone up to their own space already, and I can just shut the gate. Well, let's have a look. I don't know how many of them are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there was one more, that would be perfect. 6. There we go. Well, they are all there. It's all right, babies. Which means all I need to do is shut the gate, and they are in their enclosure for the evening, and hopefully we'll be able to get them to bed tonight without the song and dance that they gave us last night. They were really, really not interested in going to bed at all. I think they just couldn't quite work out why they had been allowed out with the adults and then were going back to their own space. And what we did with the last lot of ducklings, which were, that was Beaky and Beaky's friend, who's no longer with us, but we used to allow them into the adult space each day, and then take them up to, we didn't take them, we guided them back into the baby space each evening, about 2 hours before bedtime, and that's about where we are now, or maybe it's a little bit longer. But and here comes Mrs. Warner at the rear. She's still my most special. Oh, I've just been joined by Monty. Hello, sweetie. Hello, lovely. Oh, here you go. So Monty's look at him. He's such a love. You're my lovely old boy, aren't you? Yeah. So what was I saying? I was talking to you about the ducks. I think I've finished talking to you about the ducks now. Got a side chat by Monty, and there is a duck. Are you just sitting there enjoying yourself in the cold? You know, the one that you can hear at the moment making all that fuss and noise, that's Beaky, and Beaky has found a voice and has learnt to express itself, and I think it's a girl, and she's very happy to make that noise an awful lot of the day. Well, it's heading towards the end of this absolutely glorious day here in our small corner of Wales, and after the really miserable weather that we've had for the last few weeks, it is just, every time the sun comes out, I'm so pleased. It feels like such a blessing, and so I'm going to head inside, but with the windows staying open to let all this glorious fresh air in. But that's me done for today. I hear on the radio that there's a hurricane due to hit America today, and I hope everybody is safe and sits tight or moves, depending on which they need to do. But whatever they have to do, I hope they're safe. And so wherever you are in the world, and whatever you've been up to today, I hope it's been a good one for you. I hope your evening and your night will be quiet, and that you will be safe and well. And I also hope that you can join me again tomorrow.